By the way, I've noticed that certain former community members are creating their own Reddits and deciding how they're going to break off from our community with their 27 members in their Reddit, 4 active last time I checked. You know, this is the amazing thing about blockchain governance and how things work. You can just literally do everything. You can write every paper, every line of code. You can present a vision, fund the vision, go out and build something special, get everybody, or at least most people, on board. And then there's this 1 or 2 just really nasty people. And then you say, look, you got to calm down. And of course, their ego is so powerful that they can't ever be the problem. You're the problem. And then they have to leave and then go and take their ball and go home and start something else. Governance is hard, guys, because people are hard. People are difficult. People are arrogant. People are narcissistic. People don't want to admit their mistakes and their flaws. People don't want to look in the mirror. They want to blame somebody else. It's why U.S. is falling apart. It's why all these democracies are falling apart, because people, to solve these problems, have to admit that the problems exist because of them in addition to others, not just others. And they're perfectly comfortable with the others are at fault problem, but they're not willing to admit their own faults. So you can never really get anywhere, because even if those people fix everything on their side, you still have a deficiency. It's like saying there's a boat and 2 people have to row and only 1 person's rowing. You can't make it go by yelling at the other person and saying row harder and row faster. They're like, well, what about you? You have to row too. And unfortunately, that's where we're at with certain people in our community. Not many of them. It's a very radically small minority. You see this everywhere. I saw it with Bitcoin. I saw it with every other cryptocurrency here and there. And, you just get through it and you work your way through it. But it is a good lesson of why you cannot completely solve governance and why you can never create a completely stable system. These systems are intrinsically unstable and require constant vigilance to maintain against the perils of social entropy.